ribald laugh, then ducked through the door that led into the dingy little back room. Here was a formica table on which Maureen's Daily Mail lay folded, Howard and Maureen's coats hanging on hooks, and a door leading to the lavatory which exuded a scent of artificial lavender. Miles hung up his overcoat and drew up an old chair to the table. Howard appeared a minute or two later, bearing 2 heaped plates of delicatessen fare. "Definitely decided on the copper kettle, then?" asked Miles. "Well, Mo likes it," said Howard, setting down a plate in front of his son. He lumbered out, returned with 2 bottles of ale, and closed the door with his foot so that the room was enveloped in a windowless gloom relieved only by the dim pendant light. Howard sat down with a deep grunt. He had been conspiratorial on the telephone mid-morning and kept Miles waiting a few moments longer while he flipped off the lid of 1 bottle. "Wall sent his forms in," he said at last, handing over the beer. "Ah," said Miles. "I'm going to set a deadline, 2 weeks from today, for everyone to declare." "Fair enough," said Miles. "Mum reckons this Price bloke is still interested. Have you asked Sam if she knows who he is yet?" "No," said Miles. Howard scratched an underfold of the belly that rested close to his knees as he sat on the creaking chair. "Everything all right with you and Sam?" Miles admired, as always, his father's almost psychic intuition. "Not great." He would not have confessed it to his mother, because he tried not to fuel the constant cold war between Shirley and Samantha, in which he was both hostage and prize. "She doesn't like the idea of me standing," Miles elaborated. Howard raised his fair eyebrows, his jowls wobbling as he chewed. "I don't bloody know what's got into her. She's on one of her anti-Pagford kicks." Howard took his time swallowing. He dabbed at his mouth with a paper napkin and burped. "She'll come round quickly enough once you're in," he said. "The social side of it, plenty for the wives, functions at Sweet Love House. She'll be in her element." He took another swig of ale and scratched his belly again. "I can't picture this Price," said Miles, returning to the essential point, "but I've got a feeling he had a kid in Lexi's class at St. Thomas's." "Fields born, though, that's the thing," said Howard. "Fields born, which could work to our advantage. Split the pro-Fields vote between him and Wall." "Yeah," said Miles. "Makes sense." This had not occurred to him. He marvelled at the way his father